Hello guys, my name is Rohit Nambishan. I hope you all are fine. In this video, we'll be talking about air bubbles. We will see which are the countries with whom India has already signed an air bubble and which category of passengers are allowed to travel from India all the way to these 14 countries and from there back to India. Alright, before doing that, we will see what is an air bubble. Air bubble is kind of a air arrangement between two countries, and it's kind of temporary in nature. The reason why these air bubbles are signed is because of a scenario wherein normal commercial aircrafts cannot operate like what we are in right now. And what happens in air bubble is the countries who are signing up for this particular agreement, airlines of these countries can operate their flights to and from these countries adhering to certain specific terms and conditions. So let's start. Let's see which countries with whom we have an air bubble agreement signed, and let's see which category of passengers can travel. Let's go. All right, let's start, guys. These are the 14 countries with whom India has already signed the agreement. They are Afghanistan, Bahrain, Bhutan, Canada, France, Germany, Iraq, Japan, Maldives, Nigeria, Qatar, UAE, UK, and last but not the least, United States of America. So people from India can travel to any of these countries and people from there can come to India. But yes, only specific category of people will be allowed. Not all the category of people.
Hey, but wait. Are you going to tell us who are these people or not?
Of course I will tell you. Let me research these details for you guys and then let me come back to you. Oh yeah, there it is. I found it. But before we proceed, I would like to tell you something which you all need to keep in mind. There are few points that are common for all the countries, and there are few that are totally different. So let's start with the common points. These are the common points for people traveling from any of these 14 countries to India. So the first point seems fairly obvious, that is the stranded Indian nationals. All the Indian nationals who are stuck in any of these countries and are wanting to return. All overseas citizen of India card holders with a passport of the country from where they are commencing the trip. That is, if coming from Afghanistan, they should have an Afghan passport. If coming from Bhutan, then a Bhutanese passport. The next 2 points are kind of common. That is, any foreigners traveling from Afghanistan, Canada, France, Germany, Japan, Maldives, Nigeria, UK, and the USA, including any diplomats if they have any sort of visa, any category visa issued by an Indian mission under the Ministry of Home Affairs guidelines dated the 30th of June. And the same point applies for nationals and residents from Bahrain, Bhutan, Iraq, Qatar, and UAE. So the rest of the point remains the same for nationals and residents of the aforementioned countries. Okay, so the next point are the common points for people traveling from India. So the first point is similar to our previous slide, that is nationals or residents of respective country who are stuck in India and are wanting to return. The second point is any Indian national who has a valid visa for the respective country, that is wherever he is traveling from the earlier mentioned list, and provided he won't be traveling to any further point. So that particular country should be his final destination. So that's all about the common points. Now let's proceed to see the additional points. Foreign nationals, that is nationals who are neither Indians nor nationals of any of these countries like Afghanistan, Bhutan, Canada, Japan, Maldives, Nigeria, and the USA with proper visa for these countries. Seamen passengers are staff working for shipping companies. So seamen passengers, whether Indians or foreign nationals, would be allowed subject to clearance from Ministry of Shipping if they are traveling only to Canada, France, Germany, Nigeria, UK, and the USA. Any European nationals or residents or even foreign nationals who are traveling to Europe and transiting through France or Germany, or even spouses of these European or foreign nationals, whether accompanied or not. If any Indian nationals who are permitted to travel abroad as per Ministry of Home Affairs guidelines dated 1st of July, and if they are traveling to France or Germany. Now this we will see in detail in the next slide. Okay. Travel to Japan will be subject to border measures and travel restrictions imposed by government of Japan at the time of travel. So if anyone is traveling from India, you need to recheck that at the time of travel. And the last point, ICA approved UAE residents destined to travel only to UAE. So that concludes the additional points from India. Now we will see Ministry of Home Affairs guidelines for travel from India to France or Germany. People who are citizens of that country or who have green card, PR or OCI or any other special status in that country, that is any European country. People stranded in close neighboring countries and are permitted to exit through India. And the last point is Indian nationals holding any type of visa of any country other than any sort of a tourism visa with a minimum residual validity of 1 month on their visa status. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and goes without saying, do not forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified when my next video comes. Thank you so much. Goodbye.